I'm going to teach you all the secrets I know about cookies. How to get the most consistent cookie every time. Out with 2 sticks of butter or 227 grams. So we're going to go ahead and cream this up. Okay? It should be able to cream up like that. And we want our sugar to blend together so it's just one cohesive form. I'm going to put in 210 grams of brown sugar and then 80 grams of white sugar, and I add and put that into the butter and cream it together. All right, it should look like that. We're gonna add the eggs next. And in this recipe, I'm doing 1 whole egg and an egg yolk, softer, chewier cookie. We're also going to add the eggs one at a time. Vanilla added to the eggs as well. Again, you want it all blended together. The reason we do 1 egg at a time is because if you've ever made cookies and it looks like the eggs have kind of separated up or your dough has almost curdled, that is because the eggs didn't get incorporated fully. So you do 1 at a time to make sure they're all thoroughly mixed. The next thing I'm going to do is my dry ingredients, and I have 320 grams of all-purpose flour. To that, you want to add 60 grams of cornstarch. It's going to help your cookie stay thicker, not as spread as much, just a really nice bakery style cookie. We're also going to add in 3 grams or 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And if I hadn't used salted butter, I'd put in sea salt. You want your leveling agent to be mixed through your flour evenly. That's going to make your cookies bake evenly. We're just going to whisk that together. And then I'm going to go ahead and just put that through my little screen here. I don't have a sifter, so this is my makeshift sifter. Also take your hand and just tap it on the side if you... All right, to all of our wet ingredients that we have blended beautifully, we're going to add half of our flour. You don't want to overwork your dough. A lot of mistakes that people make, especially making chocolate chip cookies or any type of cookie that has a topping in, is they'll mix the rest of their flour, or they mix it all at once, and then they'll come back and they'll add their toppings and they'll mix it again. That's 3 mixes if you're dividing your flour like you should be. So just take the last half of your flour that you're going to put in and stir your chocolate chips into that, adding them into the cookies with the last of the flour. That allows me to mix twice, not 3 times, which is going to preserve your dough from being overmixed. You're just going to mix this until flour's mixed in. It's still going to have a little bit of flour at the bottom or some white streaks. That is perfectly fine. That's what you want. A lot of people will say that chilling doesn't matter. I recommend that you chill your dough even if it doesn't call for it, just to let that butter kind of re-solidify in here and calm down. It's called resting the dough. At this point, see, I have some flour streaks in there yet. Totally fine. All right, I've gathered up all my dough. I'm going to wrap this in saran wrap and put it in the fridge for a couple hours.